Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control. Looks like the plants are mutating further.
Good evening, inmates. Welcome
That
back to
pod
Batman
appears to
Arkham
contain
Asylum.
similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
Last time, the Joker showed us his Titan production facility. Poison Ivy pointed us in the right direction, but then the Joker gave her a little dose of Titan. And now we have to deal with all these deadly plant bulbs all around the area. As that little intro cutscene showed us, the plant bulbs will attack the inmates that wander close enough to them. They seem to be mostly dependent on movement, so as you walk closer they'll get angrier and angrier. But sometimes you can walk up to them no problem and pop them open. Other times you'll have to wait it out with a batarang or two to take down the spores. The first place we're making our way over to is back to the Arkham Mansion to find Guard Cash, who can hopefully point us in the direction of Killer Croc. Because the plants we need to get a Titan antidote are, well, in Killer Croc's lair. So that can't possibly go poorly. And it seems as though Ivy has been making herself at home. If we fall down into the red gas, it's gonna hurt a bit, so let's do our best not to go down there.
Batman! I figured you'd be here about now. What's the deal with the plants?
It's complicated.
Let me guess. Poison Ivy. She teamed up with Joker.
All that matters is that I can stop the plants taking over the island, but...
There's always a but, isn't there?
Where do you keep Killer Croc? I found a door in the sewers, but it's sealed shut.
That monster's got his own special cell. It's right below the transfer room back in intensive treatment. Elevator goes right down to an old sewer. You just drop meat down there every day or so and try to forget about it. It's locked off. More security than the Joker. You won't get in without the warden's permission. He has the codes.
Thanks, Cash. Stay here and do not go near the plants. They'll kill you.
Never thought I'd see a plant. Freaking plant ripping someone apart.
As Batman and that orderly pointed out, these plants are quite deadly. You know, any one of those spores will cause a decent amount of damage in addition to the knockout effect they're having in all the little insane inmates running around the asylum. Luckily, all of the bulbs haven't exactly gotten too far yet, so we'll be able to make it through, well, up to the next area we're heading to. We'll run into a few of them, but beyond that, those are the only two areas they're in for the time being. We can't get in the way, we can't get back into intensive treatment the way we came out, back up on that ledge off to our left, so we'll have to find another way in. The main door to it is through these, through the sets of doors over here, so let's head over that way and see what we can find.
okay, buddy? This'll hurt.
Batman, every route into intensive treatment is locked, and there's nothing I can do to bypass the security.
There was a sniper up on the roof. He got there somehow. I'll find a way.
This sniper can be a bit of a problem just because he has a very good vantage point and a very good sweep. The only real way to get to him is to go from either this guard tower or the other guard tower and line launcher over to him. If you get spotted while you're on the line, well, you're kind of a sitting duck. But we zip over and... uh-oh. And we've got our way back into intensive treatment. But before we go that way, let's have another one-on-one stop-in with the Joker, see what he's got to say to us. On hard mode a bit later on, the multi-batarang, either 2 or 3, is actually pretty useful for dealing with those plants because when they shoot out spores, they'll usually shoot out 2 or 3 at a time, so being able to take them all out in one throw is exceedingly useful.
Patient continues to show bizarre and irrational tendencies. On continued observation, it is clear that he believes he can in some way influence the inevitable destruction of this city. Tests prove what can only be described as a buried messiah complex. I fear he is untreatable.
Something pretty interesting about these rooms that I hadn't noticed before, if you turn around and head towards the door and then turn back, the Joker will actually, well, the Joker's TV will change his pose, which, that's neat. Maybe that means something. Anyway, back to where we were heading, into intensive treatment.
I'm seeing seismic activity all over Arkham Island. You okay?
Ivy's plants are taking hold. I've got to stop them before the entire island is under her control.
before we head too far in, there's one more trophy for us to pick up, and then we'll make our way in.
That one was hidden so well it was almost invisible.
Yes, invisible. Totally invisible. Oh.
Are they ready? Have you planted the explosives yet?
Done!
Razor's just finishing his off now.
Good. Let's test them out.
No! No, I'm still up!
Why are we beefing up security here again?
Joker wants this building kept free of the bat. We've sealed off the door. No one in or out.
No way he's stupid enough to come back. If he does, Joker's bombs will finish him.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Why? What do you think is gonna happen?
I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done. Then we can all get the hell off Freak Island.
Yeah, I guess.
The Joker was nice enough to show off the new little wrinkle for these Predator rooms. If we tackle up to one of those, well, any of those gargoyle statues, after a very short time, they'll set off at a proximity mine.
By one.
You heard the boss!
This is something we'll start seeing in the challenge Predator rooms as well, and really what they challenge you to do is find alternate ways of either not being spotted or getting around to take out guards. In this case, it means judicious use of the line launcher.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's up close! What are we gonna do now? He's gonna find him, or we're next, you hear me? Leave him here! Run out and find that bat! Hold up! I'm coming with you.
It can be a little messy trying to dodge grappling up to the gargoyles since, well, whenever you're grappling, it almost automatically tacks onto them whenever you're on almost any floor, because, well, you know, having a quick getaway is pretty damn useful.
Joker was right, I found someone!
Grappling up to the gargoyles doesn't mean you're going to immediately, you know, so as soon as you grapple up there, you're going to lose your vantage point. It just means that if you're going to grapple up there, you need to be willing to move pretty damn quickly to get away from it. You'll still be able to dodge the guards and avoid where they're going, but, well, they'll still know where you're looking, and there's only a limited number of times you can do it.
There used to be more of you down there.
You heard the boss! Is no one gonna shut that thing off? Jeez! Joker was right, I found someone!
So, what I was trying to do there was actually hit the guard with the sonic batarang. One of the upgrades we just got was the sonic shock batarang takedown, which means once a guard goes to investigate the batarang, if you wait for him and he gets next to it, if you can detonate it and it'll set off the shock collar, and it'll disable that guard. If you hit the guards directly with the sonic batarang, it'll actually activate on hit, which I learned.
Can you hear me? Show yourself!
Which I learned when this room bugged out a little bit.
Batman's taken out one of your crew. Did you even notice?
You heard the boss! Joker was right. I found someone! What happened to you?
I'm kind of hoping the battering cooldown gets off quickly enough to let me hit one of these guys, but I think I still miss, so. Yep. Anyway, as long as it lands on the floor, someone will go to investigate it, and then by activating it, well, that guard's no longer a problem.
Boilers scared the crap out of me.
With all that out of the way, we need to deactivate this security panel after we grab an upgrade. Not much use for the explosive gel upgrades, to be honest. This one can be useful, but we'll see. We need to deactivate this security panel, and then we'll head on our merry way.
Yeah.
Before we go too far down the corridor, there's a security panel here, one that leads up to Aaron Cash's office. And if we head up to look in his office, on his desk, we'll actually find a nice picture of his family. But on we go back to the elevators.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
Good evening, inmates. Welcome back to Joker Arkham Asylum. We finally captured the flying rat, and it's time to take him in for, well, his final processing.
If you have any questions, please visit us at www.ithinkicould.
Keep moving.
Please, you can let us go. We won't try and escape.
Shut up, stupid.
You have to listen to me!
Keep those mouths
It's a
shut.
mistake!
Batman!
I didn't do
Batman,
it!
can you hear me? They're taking us outside. They're gonna kill us all. You've gotta help us!
Can I keep him, sweetie? Please, please, please. I'll feed him and walk him, I promise.
Just got to check your prisoner, dear.
Whatever. Just be clear. He's not looking too good.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite insane. What is going on inside your head, Wayne? He's gone. Just a twisted shell of a man.
Cut me free!
He's all yours, Joker.
Oh, goody. Come on, Mr. J. We're ready.
I've waited a long time for this, Bats. Let's start the party with a bang. to take over this funhouse, like many of them. I thought he was crazy. When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring inmates remain loyal for as long as possible, I thought he was wacky. When he held me down and Razor cut a new smile onto my face, I decided he had a point. Situated in a small island in Gotham Bay, we stop at nothing to ensure no screwballs fly the coop. Recent successes with Bruce Wayne, a classic case of split personality if I ever saw one, have cemented our reputation as a pioneering slaughterhouse. Our head of research, Dr. Crane, has made no real progress, but he seems to enjoy his work, so what the hell. Our new patients ward is managed by Waylon Jones. I'm assured that he's cured almost every patient sent to him and boasts empty beds in all his wards.
There you are. And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Oops. Too hasty. Let's try that again.
When I first heard the Joker aimed to take over this funhouse, like many of us, I thought he was crazy. When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring inmates remain loopy for as long as possible, I thought he was wacky. When he held me down and Razor cut a new smile onto my face, I decided he had a point. Situated in a small island in Gotham Bay, we stop at nothing to ensure no screwballs fly the coop. Recent successes with Bruce Wayne, a classic case of split personality if I ever saw one, have cemented our reputation as a pioneering slaughterhouse. Our head of research, Dr. Crane, has made no real progress, but he seems to enjoy his work, so what the hell. Our new patients ward is managed by Waylon Jones. I'm assured that he's cured almost every patient sent to him and boasts empty beds in all his wards.
I think you need a little more. Tell me, what demons do you have left to beat? Shall we see? Are you enjoying the extra dose, little gut? Oh, I won't rush things this time. I'm going to savor every moment of your terror as I slowly destroy you. How much more do you think you can take? Does it scare you to know that I have almost defeated you? sense to drive 10 men insane. What are you? Why fight it, Batman? You're as crazy as the rest of us. You need us as much as we need you. And to prove it, I'll flood the catacombs with enough fear gas to break the minds of everyone in Gotham for 100 years.
Oh well. Please join me next time.